do you want to start off today's show? We want to talk about.
Well, let's talk about this stuff that's all over the.
You can't see it because it's zoomed in on our mugs, but we're going to start off with basically some of the stuff that we've seen come into the store as far as trades. So, because we are in a game store, and that's probably what a lot of people are interested in, like, oh, what kind of shit do you guys see? And that is the best part about owning a game store. Is the trades. Because being a collector for so long, you get stuff here and there, and you're hunting it down, and you know what they have, but when people roll up, man, and they've got a box or they've got a tote, who knows what's in there? Like, it could be a bunch of shit. Most times
it is.
It's pretty
most
bad.
times it is.
And it's not so much it's just bad because it's a lot of times like sports titles and stuff that like we take pride in the fact that if you're gonna find a sports title in our store, it's gonna be something like an NBA Jam or like a Blitz.
I would say like Madden or whatever that kind of stuff, like
what do you
2013 and up.
Yeah.
Like no Madden 02s and 03s and 04s
at
and
all
that junk. That
I would say the percentage of sports titles in the store is below 5%.
Well, we have over here.
Which
We've
you can't
gotten
see.
together all of our junk sports stuff, and we've
Clearance
offered to
stuff.
just give it away to people that come in.
Yeah.
Nobody's taking anything.
There's probably close to 150 games on the counter. They're free.
And nobody wants them.
Nobody wants them. Well,
We can't give them away.
Just burn them. It'd be a fun night.
Yeah.
And inhaling the fumes. Guys, getting me gassy already. All right, so do you want to start? We got some pretty cool stacks here. We're just going to go through them really, really quick. This is not a pickup video because this stuff's coming to us. This is stuff that we've purchased. And the really cool thing, too, is that when we're doing our trades, I don't feel like anybody has came in and been like, you can only give me that much. We give good freaking amounts, dude.
No,
like,
there's one person in particular that does that on the regular.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
you can't
for the most
satisfy.
part,
You can't
for the most
satisfy
part,
everybody.
no. People are very pleased with what.
Yeah,
they
grab
get.
a
In fact,
stack, man.
When I was doing that trade that I just did tonight, man, that guy was pleasantly surprised with what I offered him.
Oh,
so,
heck yeah.
Yeah, so some of this is kind of more common stuff.
Starting Nintendo. All right, make sure you show it to them.
I got a Donkey Kong Country 3 on
Awesome.
the NES. It's pretty cool. I got a... Yeah, not Donkey Kong Country, just Donkey
Kong 3.
Donkey Kong, arcade classic.
And these labels are dope, too. What else we got?
What else we got that's kind of common stuff? Gauntlet Legends is pretty common.
And
Mario
64,
Kart 64.
which is getting hard to find.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
Smash Bros.
People don't want to come off these games.
No, they don't. They don't. Something
this one's dope.
A little more obscure is Ogre Battle 64.
Never played it, but
Neither have I.
I just know it's kind of harder to find, so that's pretty sweet.
I'm just gonna show this. This is pretty cool. Complete in box Legend of Zelda,
And not the
not the classic series one.
definitely.
No.
So that's cool, and that is complete. That was really cool.
This thing is just freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
This
bad.
is the power plug for the
What
Sega
the
Genesis. Look at the kid on the box, dude. He's getting just blown away by the TV. He's blown away by the power plug.
Right.
Very out of focus. But this is cool. It has features such as Thrash, Pro Thrash, power steering, auto fire, variable turbo, and clone.
What the hell is clone?
That's the stuff that blows you away, man.
Blast processing.
Now this is cool.
Okay.
This is the Game Boy printer.
I actually didn't see because we had two trades come in. We just got that
simultaneously.
We just got that a couple
really
hours
good
ago.
trades, yeah.
And I was doing one trade, which was more what I'm going to show you. And then another guy came in with a box, and Tim took that trade because the guy was in a hurry.
Yeah.
So, and that guy was really pleased with the offer you gave him because they both wanted cash.
Yeah.
Which most people do.
Which I was a little freaked out about because like these two really good trades coming in at the same time, and it's like, half an hour before we close.
Right. But no, it was good.
But it was
this
cool.
game's awesome too that we just got
This game's cool, but
we've been playing it for the last few days.
Not a pricey rare game or anything, but it's Gradius, I think is how you say it.
Or Gradius.
Gradius.
Pick it up. It's a fun. It's
It's a fantastic
shmup. Call it shooter, dude. Shmup is outplayed.
Shmup is terrible. Okay, we got a Kirby Superstar, which we've actually gotten
We've got like
3 or 4 of those.
Three of
but
those. And
still, it's pretty cool. And this, dude, oh man, was I pleased to see this.
Yeah. This is our first one.
Kirby's Dream Land 3.
Boom!
Very cool.
Gotta play that.
Very cool.
Gotta play that.
Not a terribly uncommon game,
Hard
but
to still
a lot
get,
of
though.
people are stopping.
Well, okay, here's the
theirs,
thing. Before he shows you this game, it's not a hard to find game because there's millions of copies out there. It's just the thing that it has such a great following that nobody wants to trade it in. And when they do come
and everybody's
trade it
looking
in,
for it right
they
now.
want $50 for it, and it's just like if I pay you $50 for it, I'm not going to make any money off of it.
You're gonna lose.
And that game is, if you want to guess,
Smash Bros. Melee.
yes, which we've done tournaments on.
Do we have? And this is just like, this is cool because it's one of my favorite games from when I was a kid. I mean, I probably played this with my brothers and my cousin like
Show it
more
off.
than anything else, and that's Super Mario Kart.
Complete box. Now, when that came in, it didn't have the manual, but
Oh,
I
yeah, but
knew we had the manual in the back because that was a really early morning trade, and that was cool, man. Because you hadn't came in the store because I was opening up, and I wanted to get that because I knew your freaking connection with that game. So I was
Oh,
just
I love
like,
that game.
yeah, I was like, I gotta get this, and I did, and it was cool. I paid a little much for it, but whatever.
Now this is a game I've heard of, but I've never played it. I'm not a big RPG dude, but
Cool.
it's Vey on the Sega CD.
Sega CD, rock
Pretty
on.
cool.
Never heard of it. Working Designs game too.
Of course. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Same with this one. This is Lunar Eternal Blue.
Boom.
That is pretty sweet. And we had Silver
time.
Star as well, but
We
somebody
did.
bought it.
Silver Star already went. Somebody picked that up already.
This game, dude, is just a great game.
I've never
It's
played
a
it.
Saturn beat 'em up. Three Dirty Dwarves. Really cool game.
Good name.
And then, of course, man, I remember like I was so envious of the PlayStation getting this game when I was a kid, and then it finally came to the Saturn, and I had to play it even though I'd already played it several
It's
times.
fantastic.
Resident Evil.
Yeah. And to
Resident
see
Evil
it
on
in
the
such
Sega
good
Saturn.
condition. And dude, that disc
Oh,
is
it's in great shape.
beautiful.
And this game I owned when I was younger.
This
and
was
I-
the biggest one that we've seen coming
Yeah.
this week.
I
I
had to
definitely
own
wanted
this,
Tim
man.
to talk about this one and whatnot because he is the Sega Saturn guy. I never owned a Saturn. I don't know much about the console. I
Yeah.
don't know much about Genesis besides the Dreamcast because Dreamcast owns. But yeah, go
Insane.
ahead. Yeah.
This is not. It's not a fantastic game,
Okay.
but it's okay. But
It's hard to find.
it was just one of the later Saturn games. Burning Rangers for Saturn. Very expensive, which surprised me because when the guy brought it in, like, I hadn't been keeping up with Saturn prices.
We didn't
really.
know it was a
I-
$300+ game.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I had no
And-
idea, but it's an okay game. It's kind of
Yeah.
short.
Here's some of my stuff. I'm gonna go really fast. We got Boogerman Pick and Flick and Adventure. I know you really can't see it, so I'm just gonna say it really fast and kind of show it. That's an awesome game, by the way, and I love Boogerman. My brother was actually Boogerman one year for Halloween, so big shout out to that because
Was he picking and flicking?
he fucking made his own outfit, and that is awesome. I think that's really cool. We picked up Breath of Fire. Now this isn't a rare game
No.
by any means, but I just think it's really fun. And if you don't have it and you're looking for something to play, pick up X-Men Mutant Apocalypse because it's just a really fun Super Nintendo
Oh,
game.
jeez.
Love it. This one is a and a half. It's Nickelodeon Guts on the Super Nintendo.
It's bad.
It's terrible, and it's not bad like
But
the Power
dude,
Glove
the
bad.
kids in that game, man, they're indestructible. They fall like 40, 50 feet and just stand up, start running
Horrible.
again.
We picked up a Contra 3 Alien Wars. Fantastic game. We actually both beat it in the store not too long ago. And my favorite racing game, maybe of all time, is Rock and Roll Racing. I love seeing that. Really quick too, this was awesome. We picked up a Nintendo Power Controller, the sticker that came over the NES. I love that. And then I'm just gonna rifle through these really quick. We got a loose disc, but with the manual, Suikoden. I'm saying it wrong. I apologize, but that was awesome. This guy was an RPG nut. He had Final Fantasy VIII, Black Label, Legend of Dragoon, Black Label, Chrono Cross, Black Label, Xenogears, Black Label,
Oh,
Final Fantasy VII, Black Label. You know how? Oh my god, I love that game. Final Fantasy Tactics, Greatest Hits. Another Final Fantasy VII from the same guy, Greatest Hits. Black Label, Final Fantasy IX. Another Final Fantasy VIII, which again, it's not a super hard to find game, but it's just cool that this pretty much all came from the same person. Final Fantasy Chronicles, Black Label. And then some of the cooler stuff that I really like. I really want to get into Parasite Eve. I have not played it.
Ooh,
and then these two, I don't know which one to go with first. I guess I'll just go with this one because this one's kind of cool. This is called Rival Schools for the PlayStation. It's a Capcom game. I don't know anything about it. It looks like a really fun fighter though. And then this was really cool. This is Lunar 2, and it is freaking 100% complete. This has the medallion in it, art book, soundtrack. All the discs look pretty good. I might have to buff out the soundtrack a little bit. But yeah, this is awesome. Just to see the Lunar boxes. I love this artwork. It's fantastic. Another
pretty
working,
cool. And we
working
had
designs.
like 2 or 3 of the
We've had
Lunar
Lunar.
Silver Star.
Yes. And then I'm going to finish off with this because here's my thing. I love really weird stuff. Like, I actually really like that Genesis power plug thing. Or is that what it's called, the power plug?
The power plug?
Yeah, I thought that was really cool because it's something I've never seen before. This is something I've never seen also. And it's the Unisonic Tournament 2000. Complete in box. It's in really good condition. But I love that obscure old stuff. There's so much of charm to it. And
well, Jumpstart My Heart, man, that was some awesome stuff.
Dude, I think it's a cool thing. I mean, we're in a game store, and I think it's cool to kind of let the people know that this stuff is still out there. Maybe we can do this kind of as a thing, like where like on Mondays we can put out a video of some shit you can come in, and then we can talk about
Maybe
other
like
stuff.
once a month Monday. Or
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool because it is kind of hard sometimes to. We get a lot of common stuff traded into the store.
But we're talking about like a lot of Xbox, PlayStation,
A lot of PS2.
PS2.
A lot of
yeah.
PS2. I haven't seen too much Xbox lately.
No, and actually we've been selling a lot of Xbox stuff.
Is Xbox the next console?
No.